Hey guys, what is up? It is Jim here. Today I have a new gun for you guys, and this is the LEGO Bailiff 410 from Rainbow Six Siege. So, in-game, this is called the Bailiff 410, but it really is a Taurus Judge. And in-game, this gun is used by Maestro and Alibi. So if I had the MX4 Storm, then I would have the whole setup of Alibi. So, anyways, this gun was a very quick build. This took me 2 hours to make, and I decided to make this just because someone requested it on the MK14 video, so I decided to make it as fast as I could, just so I would have time before I left, and yeah, let's just go over it. So here we have the grip, which is a typical design grip for a revolver, which is nice smooth back and some aggressive grooves in the front to make it super comfortable to hold, since this is quite a powerful revolver. The trigger sadly does not move because there was no way of making a full trigger mechanism inside here. I would probably have a little rod it could be on, but it wouldn't have a rubber band on the inside. So the one thing I did try to do then was to connect the hammer and the trigger, but that wasn't possible. So the hammer is just a standard hinge piece on some slopes, just to give it a nice look. And it does actually look pretty cool, and it's a fun play feature, I guess, that you could have, since this is a double action and, of course, single action revolver. So you have the nice sloping details. It should be the same up here, but this piece kind of got in the way. So we have it on the other side, which I guess is just to cover up the insides of the cylinder, but it does look pretty cool. This piece, if you pull it out, then it unlocks the cylinder. So the real one, I think you're supposed to push it in and then the cylinder comes out, but there's a different mechanism on the real one. So sadly, the LEGO one, the cylinder is massive, and it can't really come out more than it is now, because the rod isn't long enough, and if I made it long enough, then the gun would have been way too big, or too tall, I guess you could say. But the cylinder does come out, so you could load in your shotgun shells. So it kind of locks in, but there is a piece there that's supposed to make it lock in easier, but it's kind of an unsturdy piece. This piece, of course, so it usually doesn't work too well, but it does hold the cylinder in there. So here's the rod that you would then press to take out the shells that would be stuck inside the cylinder. And this is the L piece that then comes out with the cylinder. There's the trigger guard, some sloping up to the barrel. So I thought I had to put a little piece there just so it looked more like a barrel. We have some vent pieces there, I guess, right below the front sight, which has a fiber optic. It should be transparent, much like the little reticle I put in the red dot sight. I just put a little slope in there, just so it would look cooler. But it does at least have the height adjustment for the reticle. So you could press that and then it would go up and down. There's the rear sight. So the sights would work, but I'm not going to take this off because it kind of breaks the whole gun when you try to do that. So yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this gun. There's very little to it because it's just a revolver. So it would have been cooler, of course, if it was able to load shells, but it had no LEGO rim pieces that would actually fit inside here and properly take up the space. So I don't know if you guys have seen my Smith & Wesson 565 or whatever it's called. Then you can go check that out, and it's a bit of a better revolver. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to let me know what you thought down below, leave some more requests, and make sure to like the video. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Goodbye.